I cannot handle the evil confronting Nigeria alone. Buhari, welcome to the news. And thank you for tuning in to listen. President Muhammadu Buhari says the quantum of adversity his regime is confronting can only be surmounted with the assistance of all Nigerians. The truth about this matter is, I've said it before, and this is how I said it. I said that if a good man goes into, as in after this administration, if one good man that wants to serve Nigeria goes into this administration, but he's surrounded with people who are so selfish, who are greedy, their selfish ambition, they don't care if somebody dies, they don't care if people are hungry, they don't care, nothing. That good man will not be able to work. They are going to subdue him. That is what I said. I'm not saying that's the case here, but that is what I said. The person that is going to help is not fellow Nigerians, so this one is calling out to Nigerians, all Nigerians. Of course, yes. Everybody have a responsibility to play in fighting. How am I going to say it now? In fighting, for instance, corruption, it starts with us. Charity begins at home. In fighting, bad governance, as in something that in fighting evil, everybody is involved. Let me tell you how it is going to be involved. For instance, you're a teacher, and you have the students in your class or students that they do not do well. And their parents, because of one reason or the other, come to you and say, our son has not been doing well, please, can you take this money and upgrade his results? If you collect that money, you're one of Nigeria's problem. And let me tell you the reason. That child, you are not helping the child. You are killing that child. That child will grow and think that is how life is. He will continue. You have started it for him. He will be lazy all his life. Let's say, for instance, that kind of a person becomes the president of Nigeria. You know what? You know that it spells doom. Someone who feel he can get his way easily with crook, and he goes. His way is made easy, and he just goes freely. That is where you have failed the country, if you're doing that. For instance, let me now say in the discharge of your duties, somebody comes to you, please, I'm pregnant and I do not want my husband to know it is not his baby. As a doctor, you agree to it. You think you are saving a family, you are causing more harm. A child will grow in a home that is not his, and 15, 16, 17, 10, 18 years later, the child finds out that this is not my family, and the man in question may die because of heart attack. It is your problem. This is how little things that you think they are nothing, they amount to problems in this country. Please listen to the rest of the news. President Muhammadu Buhari says the quantum of adversity his regime is confronting can only be surmounted with the assistance of all Nigerians. Mr. Buhari made this assertion while reacting to the gruesome attacks on innocent travelers in Sokoto State. No fewer than 30 travelers were burnt inside a bus traveling through Sokoto by bandits after they were ambushed Tuesday night. I am very distressed at the manner of death visited on these helpless citizens who were undertaking a legitimate journey to another part of the country. It showed that the evil this administration is confronting is one that requires the support and involvement of all Nigerians. Mr. Buhari was quoted to have said by his media aide, Femi Adesina, in a statement on Wednesday in Abuja. The president extended deep condolences to the families of the victims, assuring that security agencies will continue to give their all to bring an end to the operations of the despicable people. Another day, another sad story, another promise. We promise. When will this promise have the will to act? Sincerely, this one is painful. Dying by burning. You don't want to imagine it. They said it's the most painful thing to do. Then if you place second thing to do, that's the most, if you're rating pain when you are being burnt, is number one. Number two, they say giving birth to a child. I don't even understand. How these people, can you look, these people that they are petting, oh my God. You have a snake in your house and you bring it out and you always feed it food. Let's say you feed it rats, you feed it cat, everything you feed it. One day, the snake will turn on you. Yes. The same thing when you feed a lion, you have a lion in your house. What am I saying? Before a problem gets to this stage, do what you have to do. You don't need to, this thing is happening. Just like if you have a wound on your leg, will you allow that one to stay for so long? Or maybe say you have an injury on your eye. Will you allow it to stay for so long that you're now going and they're telling you if you don't do the surgery within 1 week, you are going to get blind forever? Is that it? Of course, you are going to fly to the hospital because you don't want to lose, you don't want any super story on any organ or body of your system. That is it. Now, what I'm saying here is, somebody said something, I'll keep quoting that man because that man spoke words of wisdom. Alhaji Galadima, he said recently in an interview, I don't know who interviewed him, but I tell you, that man spoke a lot of words of wisdom. I picked word of wisdom in what he spoke. Now, this man said, saying that bandits are not terrorists or prescribing them as terrorists or calling them terrorists does not do anything. And I agree. It does nothing. Though the news will come and tell you, or the army will come and tell you, we cannot do much against these people. Why? Because there is no law. We cannot fight them as the real criminals that they are or as the terrorists. All these things, cock and bull story. I said it before, even prescribing these people is not even the real deal. I've been saying it. It is not the real deal. The deal is there any law? If you catch somebody doing bandage, can the person be killed by firing squad or by hanging, or there should be a law there. So that if you are saying as you are saying the person, you are not even saying, how am I going to put it? They're not going to say you don't know what to do. The Nigerian army will not need to call the government. They will do it straight up. I'm telling you. I keep saying that if this government wants to stop insecurity, with the way that they have responded to things of little importance, I'm telling you that they will do it over and over again. To be sincere, they will. They will do it over and over again because what this Twitter ban now opened my eyes to is that if the government want to act, even if it is within 24 hours, they will act. Why? Because they did it for Twitter ban. It is not going to be difficult for them to do. Yes, people might come out and say, Twitter ban is smaller. Look, this insecurity issue too, if the government attends to it the way it is supposed to, or has been attending to it the way it is supposed to, I tell you, this issue of insecurity in Nigeria will be a bygone. That is just it. How many people needs to say, we accept our condolences? How many people needs to die? Another day, another grave. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.